Hi, I'm Tiffany Vasquez, and you may remember me from TCM's Ultimate Fan Contest a couple of years ago, where I was lucky enough to sit with the wonderful Robert Osborne and co-host one of my favorite films, The Naked City. Well, I'm thrilled to say my friends at TCM have invited me back to be your host every Monday in prime time this month for a spotlight on girlfriends in the movies. Our focus for the next several hours is on female friends with an underlying rivalry or dislike for one another. In other words, frenemies. And the women in question in our first film are Bette Davis, one of my all-time favorites, and Miriam Hopkins, who co-star in a 1943 drama called Old Acquaintance. They play two lifelong friends in the movie, which chronicles the ups and downs of their relationship over the course of 2 decades. Their characters are very different. Bette is level-headed, Miriam is super melodramatic, and those traits can be seen in their respective work as writers, and in the relationship they have with the leading man in the film, John Loder. This marked a reunion on screen for Bette Davis and Miriam Hopkins following their 1939 teaming in the drama The Old Maid. Both films were released by Warner Brothers, where Bette was under contract, and were made during her reign as queen of the lot. And although she's very commanding in our film, as always, this really is one of Bette's more subtle performances. Yet, as usual, it's hard to take your eyes off of her. She and Miriam wear some beautiful gowns in the film, which were designed by Ori Kelly, but my favorite outfit is actually a casual one that Bette wears at the beginning of the story. It's a simple blazer with a skinny tie. It's a classic. Have a look with a supporting cast that includes Gig Young and Dolores Moran, everyone directed by Vincent Sherman, Old Acquaintance.